Gonna get a goon down and zip. Come on now.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the New York Giants.
Come on now. I know it's going to play the Ravens, man.
Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. He may try and... Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Oh, I knew he was going to go for it.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Jackson now. They find some open field here. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things that I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Ready. 30 base.
Now Jones. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Oh, man, terrible.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I know he's just going to want to run and do a whole bunch of stupidness, so...
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The run there on first down gets them a yard to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Steps away to his left. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Oh, you're serious.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I didn't get to set
Marquise
my
Brown,
up.
74 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Excuse me.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. Powers through.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 46 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cheesy old teams, man.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Hey, y'all, man, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank
Now
you
after
guys
the
for
touchdown,
watching,
here's
man.
Rosas on to kick it away.
This is just playing something. If anybody wants something, let me know.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I'm not playing people now.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You know, scare money don't make money. I gotta do QB contain.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Go. Check 37. Check 37.
On second down, Ingram. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle.
Hey, man, thank you guys for
Through one
likes,
quarter, 14-7 our
score. Come on, join the
score.
family, man. Join the family. So my thing is just to limit Jackson offense, man. That's why I do the QB contain. Thanks, Patterson, man.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. He's got daylight. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants.
I know he fell on the floor.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And it's no good. This is the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
You already know, man. Giants, man. Yo, Max, man, how you think they're going to do this year, though, bro? How you think they're going to do this year?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
What the heck happened?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Oh, my gosh, man. This is just terrible.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 43. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Ooh, you tough.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating, and it allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? People say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Right.
Catch and run, going to wind up netting 33 yards. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Come again. They're going to try to run it.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson dancing to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
I think
Mark Ingram.
we're going to win our division.
As his guys are back within a single score.
Because I don't
Well, it was
see
3rd and 1. I was expecting
the Cowboys
so much
doing
for
better.
that. They pass it, they score it.
Especially with the whole Zeke thing. I don't even think that Zeke is going to play. Well, he might, because it's 30 mil on the line that he gets for the
go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on, you know, Giants
and
every
the decision to bring
10
it out
years
is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I just hope it's our time, you know? I just hope it's our time. Hey, man, all y'all in here, man. Thank you guys for watching.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Follow,
right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But, yo, Mac, man, you know how we're going to feed the
game? But the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, man, drop those likes, man.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Now.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it
boy,
didn't help at
Show.
all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
I'm a Giants fan, man. True to the blue, man. True to the blue. You already know this.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I really threw it right to him.
Top near the 29.
Sorry, y'all.
Shot at the 32-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage.
And that's why I think we're going to do better.
Can you learn there?
Because
well,
our
understand
this.
You saw zone in college,
because
and the defensive backs reacted,
good last year.
but they don't react like they do on this level. So
we didn't
when
have
they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them,
our defense was pretty good last year.
You got to know
just
where you want to go with the ball
offense.
and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
So the defense was on the field because I think the first 5 games.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
We couldn't.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Yeah, our run defense is pretty good.
Tucker's kick is good.
That's because the offense is on the
lead down to just 3, 20-17.
And then we just blew up the whole defense,
very little
too.
movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
What do you guys think of the Giants draft picks, though? What do y'all think of the Giants draft picks? That's the question.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Yeah, I think this was one of our best drafts. I ain't gonna lie, last year when we drafted Saquon, I wasn't too
Jones now
happy with
throwing
that.
on first down.
I'm not
Gets
even
us
gonna lie
out
to
to
y'all.
Saquon Barkley.
I
And
ain't
they'll
even
get
gonna
to
lie.
him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
But
Doesn't
how you
matter what
think Danny
position you play,
Dimes
but
is
if you're
gonna
on
do his
offense,
second year,
be
though?
aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get
You think
7
we
on
have
that
a
first
line
down
to
pass
protect him
play.
now?
2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And this one
Oh,
incomplete.
beautiful defense.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down.
I'm going to go for it. Let me see something. Hey, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys.
The offense here
Lake
not
Show
budging.
Gaming.
They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Okay.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The 4th down run successful.
I thought about
now they look to pay it
Smith,
off on first down.
I'm going to go with the famous Madden play right here.
Check 26, check 26. Get.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to let one fly for T. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Yo, Dev, man, don't come on here with that haterade
is
stuff,
2nd
man.
and 10.
Don't do that, bro. Come on now. All right, Ingram, I'm going to need you. Let me set up some protection.
Here's Jones. Throwing again. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
On the set. 57, Mike 57. Go. 2 times, 2 times. 81.
I'm going to run it.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
No!
A quick throw. Here's Shepard. And he'll lose yardage here. Going
terrible.
down back at the 28.
That could have been an interception.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I think I'm going against the wind. Hey, man, y'all
So
go
with
ahead,
2
man.
ticks left here in the half, on
Y'all
is the
go ahead
field
and drop
goal
a
unit.
like, a follow,
Spotted at the left
follow,
hash,
all
this
that
from
good stuff.
45.
Come on now, support your boy Lake Show. Come on, Lake Show is the great show. Come on now.
Rosas' kick is good.
Come on,
And
Rosas.
that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
Well, no, I say the Giants are going to go to the playoffs. Now, if the Giants don't make the Super Bowl, who I do want to make the Super Bowl, if the Giants don't make it, is the Patriots
Giants offense
Tampa.
at the line, ready
Kinda
to
wanna
begin
see
their
that in
next
the Super
drive.
Bowl.
They have the lead
I
now.
ain't
They'll be
gonna lie.
looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the
Who
separation
y'all
that you
want
just talked
to
about,
see in the Super Bowl?
change
I'd
things
love
up
to
a
see
little
that
bit.
time.
Change your
But
tendencies.
what are
Try and
y'all
hit them a
top
little bit more
two teams
with
that
some
y'all
things
want
they
to
didn't
see
see in the first half.
We'll see
As
if they
the
do
Giants
just
don't
that. On 2nd and 11 now. Jones, throw left side, complete to Ingram. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end,
Man,
but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And he's got room.
Come on
25
now.
yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Are you serious?
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
To run the football.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 16, Jones, and he will take it all in
Danny Dimes.
for a Giant touchdown.
Let's go, Danny Dimes.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
25, check 25, check 25. Check 48's the mic. Check 6-6, pull it high. We don't want this. Watch the safety crease. Go.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free, and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rose's to kick it away. This field a few yards into the end zone.
You think the LA Rams
will take about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
That's how I feel.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
See what they
trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back.
You already know, Tay. You already know Giants,
on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he's got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I'm not going to force it. I think we're with him, man.
You just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They are stacked defensively. They are.
Now Jones on third down.
Why did I step back so far?
Go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Hey, man,
Ferguson
you see
able
me?
to get him down for
Who
a loss
uses the Giants
11,
in Madden?
and it brings up
You
fourth
gotta
down.
be a Giants fan if you
Here's
use the
Riley
Giants
Dixon
in Madden,
now.
man. Come
And
on,
the way this
now.
offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third.
Giants all day, every day, man. Go hard or go home, man. Let's go, G-Man for life. I'm true to the blue, man. True to the blue.
He gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Second and 5 now. Jackson. Listen to and he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Give me that.
Here's Jackson.
Come on now.
And his guys
What's
are
wrong
going to
with
get
this
the
guy,
football
man?
at the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A first down carry for Barkley. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Let's go. Yo, thank you guys, man. Come on, man.
For this third quarter
Your boy,
of action,
I'm trying
you
to
are
make,
watching the NFL
I believe it's
on
like,
EA Sports.
I want to get to at least
Ready. 60 or
360 by the end of today. Come on. Y'all can make that happen.
ready.
They'll go to Barkley again.
I didn't realize it was a run pass.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go.
It was an RPO. I didn't
Giants on
realize
third
that,
down.
man.
0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3.
I'm going to go long. I'm going to stay slightly.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Hey, I'll take that.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. After the penalty, they go with Barkley.
Come on, big fella back through.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Gotta have him.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Looking to throw. Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, this from 33. And the kick by Rosas is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage.
Thanks for the like, man.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
To the left, to the left, to the right now, to the right, to the left now, to the left. Take it down now. Go and get a two-step and cowboy boogie. I don't know, man. That song was in my head.
The
Don't
Baltimore
judge.
offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Now Jackson on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down. To throw is Jackson, buying time to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
That's all I could do.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. On the draw, this is Ingram. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. On 2nd and 9, Jackson flush to his right. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
Hey, dunk, Roger.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
We can run the game probably a little bit later.
Got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect
we
more
can run
passes
the game,
like
Just
that
go ahead and
downfield.
add me on here, man. I got PS4
down,
though.
Jackson.
I don't know what you got.
He gets it to Brown. Good play.
I got PS4.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I'm about to bring
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson.
Come on.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover.
He about to quit. He about to quit. See? That's what happened when the Lake Show gets on the sticks. I'm just gonna play a few more games there, Chris. Go ahead and add me on PS4. LakeShowGaming. That's my gamer tag. I bet you I'm gonna play Kansas City, San Fran, Ravens, or the Saints. One of those 4 teams. Watch. Add me. Go ahead, add me. LakeShowGaming.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the New York Giants.
Oh, they changed the Vikings. Different.
Here's the kicker, Aldrich Rosas, ready to get us going. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Now, he's not really using them.
Cousins on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
No pressure.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Same as the channel. Only thing is all one word.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins open here, Adam Thielen. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants' side of the field. A big play there, Cousins to Thielen. 59 yards.
A
real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey, Steamer.
From the gun, here's Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it's going to be second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down. To the air again, it's Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Barely got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Come on.
And some room to roam now. He's at the 30.
Come on.
10. Touchdown, Giants.
Whoever
He goes
don't follow
102
me,
yards from one end
follow
zone
me
to
for
the
that
other.
one. Give me a
His
like
guys
for that
are on
one.
the
Come
board
on
here
now,
in this
man.
first quarter.
When do you see kickoff returns?
Well, there you go.
Come
They gave
on,
up
man.
a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk
show
about
me
this
some
all
love
the
for
time,
that
whether
one,
you're
man.
coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A first down throw for Cousins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown.
Come on, man.
Stephon
That is
Diggs,
bullcrap, man.
49 yards. yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Here's Bailey now for the extra point.
Throw. No pressure. No
And
inaccurate.
he's got
nothing.
it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
See, what I normally do when
Jones
I do
and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Blocks get engaged.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Keep on coming, baby.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Now Jones. A short throw to Ingram. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Barkley on 1st down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
There right now, y'all.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Marcus Sherrill's back deep for Minnesota.
That's too quick. Give me a Giants box.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Gun. Let's go right here. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Cousins now. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play there out of Cook. 43 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Cousins now to throw on first down. Johnson's got it complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, Cousins. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The defense, I ain't getting no
This
pressure.
fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
I know he mad because he pressing the buttons too quick.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It's going to be a rough game for me, guys.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. Trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Looking good.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
2nd and 5 now. Cousins.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's got it. And he'll get
I hate cheesers like this, bro.
Minnesota.
All he doing is crossing
BC
routes.
Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey got the extra point.
All he
and
doing
lead
is
now to 3
crossing
touchdowns
routes,
at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And I can't get to him.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I get it to him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, he can't even do audibles right now.
Here's Jones on first down.
Man, he's supposed to go
heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that.
There goes Sterling Shepard. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Come on now.
Sterling Shepard. 78 yards. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side.
For that one.
We know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards on the play.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
What does that just do? Nickel.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Cook.
And it was a blitz.
Touchdown,
and it was a blitz.
A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
On second down, here's Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Jones, operating from the gun. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. On first and 10.
I've been through
Nowhere
it.
to escape, and he goes down.
My game is lagging.
The defensive end, Daniil. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Yeah, as you see, my game is lagging a little bit.
Throwing Jones.
See? I've been through the ball.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Look, I can't even run.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison, 37 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
This guy know the cheesy, man. The cheesy plays, man.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I spanked the dude last game, made him quit. And the world returned the favor.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Yeah, now this game is lagging, man.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
It's delayed for me. Yeah, look. It's not even cheap. I'm not saying that's why I lost. I'd have lost
at the
anyway.
line, ready to begin their next
But my
drive.
game is
They've
a
got
little
to dig
laggy.
down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we...
And now off to the races down the right side.
All
Touchdown,
right,
Giants.
All right, let's make it respectable.
Saquon Barkley, 78 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
On first and 10, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now third and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Again, it's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Cousins now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Alec Ogletree in on the stop. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't it?
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more there and another first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Going to run with Madison again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it third and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
This is not even their playbook. Clearly this isn't their playbook because they don't have no running play. Is it okay if I
break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon. Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned.
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From the 27, Jones, and he whips that one incomplete there. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
About to just run all the way back.
Tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
I'm going to come back to you.
Jones throwing on 4th down. Forced out to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Hey, Ringo, 48.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. To try again after the sack.
What?
Cousins, that one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
What?
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Quarterback.
They think that they can
That's why he got all that guaranteed money.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Funny, when you lose, they don't let you skip all this.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Come on. Bet you ever play another cheesy team. I can't ever play. I think I played the Bills probably like once. Good game, Mello.
Welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East
What?
Rutherford, New Jersey.
It's good, man. I'm just over here, you know, playing
Streaming?
Madden. Yeah, I'm streaming, but I'm playing Madden, you know.
They're ready to go as the Giants
You're
get
not good
set to
at
match
Madden.
up with the Cleveland Browns.
What you say?
Here's the kicker.
You're not good at Madden, man.
Ready to get us going.
I could have swore the last time we played, I made you quit.
Accept the penalty and move forward.
I'm
Ew.
confused.
We can really run it up again.
I don't think you want that smoke, man. I don't want you to
No,
commit
I don't
suicide or
think you
nothing,
want
bro.
the smoke.
I don't want you to commit suicide or nothing like that. You my boy, man. I don't want that to happen, bro. Come on now.
Yo, Ramon, we can put money on it.
You should know, LakeShowGaming. I'm not about that type of stuff, man. Come on now.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first.
Come on, we put $10.
Come on, man. Then I don't want to take your money. You're a little kid, man.
Yo, Ramon, bro, I'm gonna. Ramon, why you keep on dodging a 1v1 man?
And then you got the Rona in your area real bad now.
And that's going to lead to a third down. Here's Beckham now.
I'm not saying y'all dirty.
And that one covered beautifully. Defenders stayed home and they'll stop.
Nah, but what's good, man? I'm gonna play this last game, and then I'm gonna go on my Zoom meeting, and then we could probably hit it up after that, though. But
Alright, so then I can make you rage quit.
now, what we actually need you to do is just get your practice in before.
Alright. I'll do
That's
that.
all. And use like the Chiefs or the Ravens, somebody cheesy. Because if you don't have a chance.
No, I'm using the Dolphins.
Yeah, okay.
I'm using the Patriots and I'm still working.
Lagging. Hey, we can play with the updated rosters too. What's good in the hood?
Peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they play this game. Aggressive.
Updated roster? That's even better. I can't do.
Yeah, opening drive. Now we know this coaching staff. They have
Yeah, Boo Boo Newton
in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
And who do you have? You have that bot Daniel Jones.
Who? Danny Dimes? The one that only dropped dimes? Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now, man. Danny Dimes.
Yeah, he did have one.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt, and that one blown
Bro, stop. Oh my god, you gotta stop liking the Giants. They're not good. They're not gonna win.
The Giants are not good. They're great. Like Frosted Flakes. We're more than good. We're great.
They're terrible. Saquon needs to get traded. He's tired of carrying you guys too much.
Hey, his back is big enough. His thighs is big enough. No homo.
Whoa.
Yeah, my game is lagging though, man. I don't know what's going on.
What are you playing, Ramon?
I'm playing head to head.
Who are you playing against?
I'm playing against the Browns, man. You know what?
The Browns on.
I'm about to stop